Hello! So about a year and a half ago I made a video called My Top 10 Favourite Songs, which got a lot of views, and then it got restricted and banned in every single country because of part of the content I had in it. I had a bit of a music video in it, and it got banned everywhere. So I thought, well, this is crap, so I deleted it, took out the offending part of the video, re-uploaded it, and then pretty much no one has watched it since then. So yay, that works out really well for me. But I thought I'd do another one, but not one, because the original one I did was for just regular singers. So I thought I would do my top 5 favourite musical YouTubers. I'm not doing a full 10. I don't know if I could possibly do a top 10 musical YouTubers, because that's just not gonna happen. I'm just gonna do it in the order that I think of them. So my top one will be the one I think of first, and then the one I think of last will be my least favourite. Anyway, so first off would be Emma Blackery. Absolutely love her music. I went to HMV to get an album signed. Already did a vlog on that a little while ago when I did it, which would have been when was that? It was last summer, can't remember the date. Anyway, so whenever that was, so I already mentioned that. Absolutely love that album. I probably listened to that album far too many times, and the other songs she's got on YouTube. Absolutely love her music. Looking forward to some more music in the future. I'm not going to play any clips on here for any of these people, audio or any of the music videos or anything, because I don't want happening on this video what happened on the last one, where it got restricted in like every country. It's just like banned in every country. So yeah, I'm not going to play any audio or show any clips on music videos. I just put up a little picture here. There we go, so you can see what she looks like. But yeah, I really like her music. I like her work. I'm not just talking about the videos that she does as a YouTuber. This is exclusively the music. Yeah, I really like it. I enjoy listening to it. It feels like it's coming from the heart, and I like that. I can feel the passion in it, especially like Villains Part 2, the last song. You can actually really feel the passion in that. But a lot of the songs on that album I like for different reasons. I like some songs more than I like other songs, but there are some songs in that I really do like on that album. I like Agenda. When I first heard Agenda, I was thinking maybe I'm not quite the target audience, but that's actually grown on me, and it's actually one of my favourites. My two most favourite ones are What I Felt With You and Villains Part 2. They are really, and Icarus and Burn the Witch, and I'm not just going to list the whole songs, but they're the ones that I like those. So yay, well done Emma Blackery. And leading on from Emma Blackery, another YouTuber, well these are all YouTubers, is Tessa Viola. I really like the song Crush. Now the only reason I'm aware of Tessa Viola is because when this came out, it went on to trending, and then it was constantly in my recommended, so I thought fine, I'll give it a listen, and actually really liked it. I liked it a lot actually. If you're wondering what she looks like. Okay, and to be honest, only recently I actually thought, you know what, I really like Crush. I'm going to check out her other work, and yeah, I really like them. I don't actually own anything she's produced, so I'm not going to list them all out. But yeah, I quite like that song, and I like the other work she's done, and I think she's worth a listen. I'm not going to go fanboy like I was with Emma Blackery. She is my favourite YouTube singer, which is why I mentioned her first. But yeah, Tessa Viola is really good. So next on the list is going to be KSI. I'm not generally like into rap music as a whole, and I'm not going to say I like everything he does. Like the diss tracks I think are a bit daft, but some of the other songs he's done are really good. And so as I said, the diss tracks are quite daft. I quite like On Point. That is a good song. I like that one. I sometimes get the it just gets stuck in my head. Just the chorus when he's like going, everything is on point. If you don't know what he looks like, it's probably unlikely since he's one of the biggest YouTubers in the country, but just in case, there you go, that's what he looks like. Yeah, so some of his diss tracks aren't really for me. I wasn't too keen. Now if he ever watches this, it's highly unlikely, but sorry, Burris was not my favourite song you've ever done. I like some of the other songs she did. To be honest, I quite like. I keep looking down here. I'm looking at a blank screen. I keep looking at my laptop. It's not actually showing anything. I'm just going to shut that down so I stop looking at it. I quite like Lamborghini. It's a completely stupid and ridiculous song. Not going to lie, it is daft, and he knows it's daft. But it is an earworm. It does get stuck in your head. It's completely, you know, you can just have that song in your head. And it's just like, okay, this is in my head now. But I quite like On Point because that gets stuck in my head as well. And it's just a feel-good song, you know. It's kind of like a motivational song, you know. If you're gonna do something, you know, and you're preparing for something, and listening to that, I think is a good song to really get you going. So that's 3 YouTubers. I've got 2 more to go. Who else? I'm thinking, okay, wait for it. Everyone's song that they love to hate, but everyone knows is a classic. That's right, Rebecca Black, Friday. This song is awful, but I love it. I mean, it's got so many dislikes. I don't think it deserves the amount of dislikes it's got. I've actually liked it myself. And there are a couple of bad lines in there. I mean, there are a couple of excruciating lines, to be honest. But just generally, the whole vibe, I actually like. I didn't realise she was 13 when she made that. I honestly didn't realise she was so young. But it is completely stupid, awful song that I really like. Okay, I mean, what does that say about me? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, everyone knows the song. It's a classic. I mean, love it or hate it, you probably know it if you've spent any time on YouTube. And to be honest, that is an achievement in itself. Because you've got all these other people on YouTube trying to make music, trying to make it in the world, and a lot of their songs just go unnoticed. They're just obscure. And yeah, as I said, you might hate the song, but you probably know it, whereas some of these other singers on YouTube, you don't know them. So yeah, I've got to give her credit for that. Right, and I'd say top 5. Oh, I'm really struggling to think of a 5th person that makes music on YouTube. Right, now the reason I couldn't find this one, she's changed her name. Okay, now chances are you've never heard of this person. Because she only has 103 subscribers. And she does mainly covers and doesn't upload very often. I don't know how to pronounce her middle name. She used to be called Vegan Wolf, but now she's like Lupa Kajsa Lisa. So I guess her name's Lisa. Anyway, as I say, she's quite young and she does do mainly covers, and the videos are really low quality. I mean, she doesn't go into a recording studio like some of these other people I've mentioned and have a big production and have it all sounding wonderful. It's basically like old school YouTube, how YouTube used to be back when it started. It's just somebody sitting in their bedroom singing into a camera, and that's what I like about it. And she's a really good singer, and I don't know, maybe one day, I'll just close that so I stop looking down, maybe one day she will do what these other YouTubers are doing and actually go into a studio and record some original work. I can't remember how I stumbled across her video. I think it came up and recommended one day, and I was looking at some other music for something, and then that just came up, and because she's done a few covers. Anyway, well, one of the covers she did was of a song that I'd recently been listening to, and I clicked on it and I thought, oh yeah, that sounds kind of cool. So I listened to some other stuff of her work, and I thought, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. So I subscribed, and yeah, so she doesn't upload very often. So yeah, I just generally thought this sounded pretty good, cool. One day she might make it big, or she may just carry on just with her guitar, strumming away in a bedroom in front of the camera, like old school YouTube. But you never know. I think it's one to look out for. So yeah, so those are the YouTubers that make music that I like. There are some others out there, but they're just the ones that came off the top of my head, and if they come off the top of my head, then they're probably my favourite out there. So I'm not generally into rap, so KSI is an exception in that, but not the diss tracks. Loads of YouTubers make diss track. Every so often diss track season comes around. I don't know when the next season is due. I'm sure it won't be long. All things are seasonal. I'm not into anything like that. It's not good music. It really isn't. I think they should stop. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Hope you enjoyed me rambling on, and I'm gonna get on and do some other videos which I may release one day. Who knows? Alright, bye.